Happy Memorial Day! If you're spending today with family, this one is especially for you. Because today I want to talk about the side of eczema that almost never gets discussed. Not the itch, not the flare, not the dermatologist appointment, but the person behind the scenes. The one who reads every label, who rewashes the laundry, who negotiates the thermostat at 11 p.m., who quietly figures out what's safe before anyone else in the family has to think about it. The caregiver. Hey everybody, this is Robin from Botanical Skincare, and welcome. I've been that person for my husband and my son for years, and I want to tell you what that actually looks like because nobody talks about this part. Let me tell you about the laundry detergent. I bought a detergent that was labeled natural and unscented. Those are magic words, right? Natural, unscented. I thought I was doing everything right. My husband put on a pair of freshly laundered pants. Within a short time, he had a red flare-up running down his entire leg. The natural, unscented detergent caused a full leg flare. Do you know what I had to do? I had to go buy a different detergent. First, I had to research it, read every ingredient, find one I trusted, and then rewash everything. Every pair of pants, every shirt, every piece of bedding, everything that had touched that detergent had to be washed again. Here's what I learned from that. Natural and unscented on a label means almost nothing. Unscented doesn't mean fragrance-free. It often means a masking fragrance has been added to cover the scent of other ingredients. And natural is not a regulated term. It can mean anything. As an eczema caregiver, I've learned very quickly that I couldn't trust marketing language. I had to read the actual ingredient list every time. Food is another layer of this. Our pediatrician recommended eliminating dairy when our son was diagnosed as a baby. Cow's milk protein is one of the most well-documented food triggers for eczema in children. We did it as a family, no half measure. But dairy wasn't the only thing I had to watch. Our son is also allergic to nuts. And research confirms that tree nuts and peanuts are among the most common food triggers for atopic dermatitis. So for us, avoiding nuts wasn't just about the allergy, it was also about protecting his skin. That means every restaurant, every packaged food, every birthday party, I'm the person quietly scanning the ingredient list before anything goes near my son. It's second nature now. But it took years to make it feel that way. We've reintroduced some dairy over the years. We're not rigidly dairy-free anymore, but I'm intentional. For instance, real cheese has 3 to 4 ingredients: milk, starter culture, salt, and rennet. That's what cheese has been for over 4,000 years. If the label has 20 ingredients, I put it back. Same with ice cream. Real ice cream is milk, cream, sugar, and flavoring. That's it. I look for that on the label every time. And I make our own hemp milk now. Hemp seeds, water, a pinch of sea salt. Simple. I know exactly what's in it. That's the standard I hold everything to. Now, clothing is something people don't talk about enough in the eczema conversation. I'm more aware of fabric now than I ever thought I'd be. Synthetic fabrics, polyester, nylon, anything that doesn't breathe, trap heat and moisture against the skin, which is exactly the environment that makes eczema worse. So I look for natural fibers, 100% organic cotton, silk, linen, fabrics that breathe, that don't irritate, that let skin be skin. It sounds like a small thing, but when you're buying clothes for your family with eczema-prone skin, it's not a small thing at all. It's one more variable you're managing that most people never have to think about. Finding a soap or body wash that doesn't cause a reaction is its own journey. I have tried products labeled specifically for eczema that still made my skin itch. And when I read the ingredient lists, I understand why. Some of the ingredients commonly found in commercial body washes, even the ones marketed for sensitive or eczema-prone skin, are known irritants, synthetic fragrances, sulfates, preservatives that are used in low amounts, but still enough to cause a reaction in sensitive skin. The industry argument is always that these ingredients are used in small enough concentrations that they're considered safe. And maybe for most people they are. But for skin that is already compromised, already reactive, already fighting to maintain its barrier, even small amounts matter. That's why I make our own body wash. I know exactly what's in it. I know what every ingredient does, and I know that nothing in it is going to start a war with our skin. Itching like crazy in public is not something I'm willing to go back to. Not for me, not for my family. And then there's the thermostat. My son sleeps better and his skin behaves better when the house is cooler, especially in summer. Heat aggravates eczema. It increases sweating, which irritates already sensitive skin, and it disrupts sleep, which the body needs to repair itself. I, on the other hand, I'm always cold. I do not love air conditioning. This is an ongoing negotiation in our house that I will not pretend is fully resolved. But here's what I've learned. When our child sleeps comfortably and wakes up without having scratched all night, it's worth putting on a sweater. Some battles you pick and some you let go for the greater good. Now, all of this, the laundry detergent, the label reading, the fabric choices, the food changes, the body wash I make myself, the thermostat I set for my family and not for me, all of it is the invisible work of being an eczema caregiver. Nobody sees it, nobody applauds it. It's just what you do because you love someone and you're paying attention. But it's also exactly what led me to Violet Botanical. Every formulation I create comes from this place, from years of reading labels, researching ingredients, understanding what skin with eczema actually needs and what makes it worse, from refusing to accept that the options available were good enough. I'm not a dermatologist. I make no medical claims. What I am is someone who has done this work as a caregiver, as a patient, as a researcher, and built a brand from the inside of that experience. If you are the person in your family who does this work, who reads the labels, adjusts the temperature, rewashes the laundry, and quietly figures out what's safe so no one else has to, I see you. That work matters. The people in your life are better because of it, even when they don't know how much you do. Thank you for being here this month. This has been the most personal content I've ever shared, and your presence here means everything. I'll see you next Sunday. Take care of your skin and the people you love.